Ruben James. In my song you'll live again, in the phrases that I write, and the footsteps out of time, from the time when I knew you, Ruben James. Ruben James. All the folks around Madison County cursed your name. Just an old count sharecropping colored man, steal anything you can. Everybody laid the blame on Ruben James. Ruben James, you still walk the furrowed fields of my mind. Faded shirt and weathered brow, calloused hands upon the plow. Loved you then and I love you now, Ruben James. The gossip of Madison County died with child. And although your skin was black, you were the one who never turned your back upon the hungry white child with no name, Ruben James. Ruben James. With your mind on the soul and a Bible in your right hand. So turn the other cheek, there's a better world waiting for the meek. In my mind these words remain from Ruben James. Ruben James, you still walk the furrowed fields of my mind. Faded shirt and weathered brow, calloused hands upon the plow. Loved you then and I love you now, Ruben James. Ruben James. One dark cloudy day they brought you from the field, until your lonely pine box came, just a preacher, me and the rain, just to sing one last refrain for Ruben James. Ruben James, you still walk the furrowed fields of my mind. Faded shirt and weathered brow, calloused hands upon the plow. Loved you then and I love you now, Ruben James. Loved you then and I love you now, Ruben James. Loved you then and I love you now, Ruben James. Loved you then and I love you now, Ruben James. Virginia, North Carolina I did go. There I met a fair maid, and her name I did not know. Cheeks were rosy red, on her breast she wore white lily, where I longed to lay my head. I don't want your ringback dollar, I don't want your watch and chain. All I want is your heart, darling. Say you'll take me back again. The ocean's deep and I can't wait, and I have no wings to fly. I'll just get me a blue-head boatman for to roll me over the tide. I'll go back to East Virginia, North Carolina ain't my home. I'll go back to East Virginia, even North Carolina's wrong. Letter that I write to you, sweetheart, I hope you'll understand that you're the only one for me. Please forgive me if you can. Sweetheart, I beg you to come home tonight. I'm so blue and all alone. I promise that I'll treat you right. Love, oh love, please come home. That old wind is cold and slowly creeping around, and the fire is burning low. The snow has covered up the ground. Your baby's hungry, sick and cold. Sweetheart, I beg you to come home tonight. I'm so blue and all alone. I promise that I'll treat you right. Love, oh love, please come home. Sweetheart, I beg you to come home tonight. I'm so blue and all alone. I promise that I'll treat you right. Love, oh love, please come home. Love, oh love, please come home. Left my good job in the city, working for a man both night and day. Said I never lost a minute of sleeping, worrying about the way things might have been. Big wheels keep on turning, proud Mary keep on burning. Rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. Rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. I cleaned a lot of plates in Memphis, hopped a lot of freights down in New Orleans. Never seen the good side of a city till I hitched a ride on a riverboat queen. Big wheels keep on turning, proud Mary keep on burning. Rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. Rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. Bet you're gonna find some people who live. You don't have to worry cause you have no money. People on the river are happy to give. Big wheels keep on turning, proud Mary keep on burning. Rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. Rolling, rolling, rolling on the river.
little Sadie and I blowed her down. Went back home and I crawled into bed, 44 pistol under my head. Woke up next morning, 9:30. Hacks in the carriages standing in line. Gents and gamblers standing around, taking little Sadie to her burying ground. Oh, little Sadie, sorry to say, blowed you down and ran away. I began to think about the deed I'd done. I grabbed my hat and away I run. Made a good run, but I run too slow, and they overtook me in Jericho. I was standing on the corner reading the bill when up stepped the sheriff from Thomasville. He said, "Young man, ain't your name Brown? Remember the night you blowed Sadie down?" Oh, little Sadie, sorry to say, blowed you down and ran away. Well, I said, "Yes, sir, my name is Lee, but I shot little Sadie in the second degree and the third degree. If you got any papers, won't you read them to me?" They took me downtown and dressed me in black, put me on the train and carted me back, all the way back to the Thomasville jail, and I had no money for to go my way. Oh, little Sadie, sorry to say, blowed you down and ran away. The judge and the jury, they took their stand. The judge had the papers in his right hand. 41 days and 41 nights, 41 years to wear the ball and stripes. Oh, little Sadie, sorry to say, blowed you down and ran away.
Take me back to the place where I first saw the light. To the sweet sunny south, take me home, where the mockingbird sang me to sleep in the night. Oh, why was I tempted to roam? Oh, I think with regrets of the dear friends I left, of the dear hearts that sheltered me there, of my wife and my family of whom I bereft. For the old place again do I sigh. The path to our cottage they say has grown green, and the cabin quite mossy around. And I know that the faces and forms I have loved now lie in the cold mossy ground. But still I'll return to the place of my birth, for the children have played around the door. Though I know that no matter how long I may live, they will echo our footsteps no more. Take me back to the place where the orange trees grow, to my home in the evergreen shade, where the flowers from rivers' green margins do grow, and spread their sweet scent through the glade. Take me back to the place where my little ones sleep, for Martha lies buried close by. Oh, the graves of my loved ones I long for to weep, and among them to rest when I die. in the beautiful hills in the midst of Roan County. That's where I have roamed for many long years. That's where my heart is tending most ever. That's where the first step of misfortune I made was about 30 years when I courted and married Amanda Hill bred would soon be my wife. But her brother stabbed me for some unknown reason. Just 3 months later I'd taken Tom's life. For 25 years this world I have traveled. I've been to old England, to France and to Spain, but I miss my old home way back in Roan County. I boarded a steamer and I came back again. I was captured and tried in the village of Kingston. Not a man in that county would speak one kind word. When the jury came in with the verdict next morning, a lifetime in prison was the words that I heard. When the train pulled out, poor mother stood weeping, and sister, she said, all alone with a sigh. And the last words I heard was, Willie, God bless you. Was, Willie, God bless you, God bless you, goodbye. No matter what happens to me in Roan County, no matter how long my sentence may be, I love my old home way back in Roan County. It's way back in old East Tennessee. Well, the jury was great, but the judge, he was better. There's better and worse, although you may see. For when you ride home from the prison in Nashville, place one of my songs in your letter for me. People turn their heads and frown as I go by. The hatred in their eyes I cannot understand. Please tell me what my sin to take this lonely road, where no man meets my eye or takes my hand. There's a cold wind blowing in this land. There's a cold wind blowing in this country. There's a cold wind blowing in this land. And I see freezing touch my face and chills my heart. For no one's there when I reach out my hand. There's a cold wind blowing in this land. I only know that brother must have brother on, and each man's heavy burdens all of us share. For in the end we all will rest as dust and clay. What matters then the colors that we bear, and the chill will never touch us there. There's a cold wind blowing in this country. There's a cold wind blowing in this land. And I see freezes touch my face and chills my heart. For no one's there when I reach out my hand. There's a cold wind blowing in this land. There's a cold wind blowing in this country. There's a cold wind blowing in this land. And I see freezes touch my face and chills my heart. For no one's there when I reach out my hand. There's a cold wind blowing in this land. There's a cold wind blowing in this land. There's a cold wind blowing in this land. My head hung down. Hey, the train that carried my girl from town. Hey, 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 hey. Well, I wish to the Lord that the train would wreck, kill the engineer and break the fireman's neck. Hey, the train that carried my girl from town. Hey, 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 hey. Yonder goes my girl, somebody bring her back. She's got her hand in my money sack. Hey, the train that carried my girl from town. Hey, 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 hey. Ashes to ashes and dust to dust. Find me a woman that a man can trust. Hey, the train that carried my girl from town. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, the train that carried my girl from town. Hey, 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 hey. West Montana Hannah, soft-haired country girl, lonesome for another way to be. All her summer days she gave away the pine. West Montana Hannah, what was missing from your mind? So they blamed it when she got up on the magazines and books she left behind. Tell me, Hannah, do you ever think of me? Are the hills of West Montana like the color of the sea?
a soft-haired country girl, living on the dark side of the day. So she sleeps among the riddles she's to find. West Montana Hannah shares with others of her kind, and she writes a lot of letters to the relatives and friends she left behind. Tell me, Hannah, do you ever think of me? Are the hills of West Montana like the color of the sea? West Montana Hannah, a soft-haired country girl, see her every night among the crowd. Oh, she watches for the light to come along. West Montana's pleased to find a picture in the song, and there's nothing you can tell her, and whatever you can tell her won't be wrong. Tell me, Hannah, do you ever think of me? Are the hills of West Montana like the color of the sea? Tell me, Hannah, do you ever think of me? Are the hills of West Montana like the color of the sea? It's knowing that your door is always open and your path is free to walk that makes me tend to leave my sleeping bag rolled up and stashed behind your couch. And it's knowing I'm not shackled by forgotten words and bonds and the ink stains that have dried upon some line that keeps you on the back roads by the rivers of my memories, that keeps you ever gentle on my mind. It's not clinging to the rocks and ivy planted on some columns now that binds me, or something that somebody said because they thought we'd fit together walking. It's just knowing that the world will not be cursing or forgiven when I walk along some railroad track and find that you're waving from the back roads by the rivers of my memories, and for hours you're just gentle on my mind. Though the wheat fields and the clotheslines and the highways and the junkyards come between us, and some other woman crying to her mother 'cause she turned and I was gone, I still might run in silence, tears of joy might stain my face, and the summer sun might burn me till I'm blind, but not to where I cannot see you moving on the back roads by the rivers flowing gentle on my mind. I dip my cup of soup back from the gurgling, crackling cauldron in some train yard, my beard a rough and coal pile and a dirty hat pulled low across my face, with cupped hands round a tin can, I pretend to hold you to my breast and find that you're waving from the back roads by the rivers of my memories, and for hours you're just gentle on my mind.
I was born in the Southland 20 some odd years ago. I ran away for the first time when I was 4 years old. I'm a freeborn man. My home is on my back. I know every inch of highway, every foot of back road, every mile of railroad track. Cincinnati, a little woman in San Antonio. Always loved the gal next door, but any place is home, and I'm a freeborn man. My home is on my back. I know every inch of highway, every foot of back road, every mile of railroad track. Well, I got me a worn-out guitar, carrying an old coal sack. Hocked it about 200 times, but I always got it back, and I'm a freeborn man. My home is on my back. I know every inch of highway, every foot of back road, every mile of railroad track. Like my appearance, and you may not like my song. You may not like the way I talk, but you'll like the way I was born. I'm a freeborn man. My home is on my back. I know every inch of highway, every foot of back road, every mile of railroad track. I'm a freeborn man. My home is on my back. I know every inch of highway, every foot of back road, every mile of railroad track.
Listen, children, to my story that was written long ago about a kingdom on a mountain and the valley folks below. On the mountain was a treasure very deep beneath the stone, and the valley people swore they'd have it for their very own. Go ahead and hate your neighbors, go ahead and cheat your friend. Do it in the name of heaven, justified in the end. There won't be trumpets blowing come the judgment day on the bloody morning after. One tin soldier rides away. So the people of the valley sent a message up the hill, asking for the buried treasure and the gold for which they'd killed. Came an answer from the mountains. With our brothers we will share all the secrets of the treasure, all the riches buried there. Go ahead and hate your neighbor, go ahead and cheat your friend. Do it in the name of heaven, justified in the end. There won't be trumpets blowing come the judgment day, on the bloody morning after. One tin soldier rides away. Now the people cried with anger, mount your horses, draw your sword. And they killed the mountain people, so they gained their just reward. Now they stood beside the treasure on the mountain, dark and red. Turned the stone and looked beneath it, peace on earth was all it said. Go ahead and hate your neighbors, go ahead and cheat your friend. Do it in the name of heaven, justified in the end. There won't be trumpets blowing come the judgment day, on the bloody morning after.
When the morning light streaks across my room and I'm awaking up from another dream of you. Yes, I'm on the road once again it seems, and all I've left behind is a trail of broken dreams. But you know I love you, yes I love you, oh I love you. But you know I love you, yes I love you, oh I love you. How I wish that love was all we'd need to live. What a life we'd have, 'cause I've got so much to give. And you know it seems so wrong, deep inside my heart, that the dollar sign keeps keeping us apart. But you know I love you, yes I love you, oh I love you. But you know I love you, yes I love you, oh I love you. If only I could find my way back to the time when the problems of this life had not yet crossed our minds. All the answers could be found in children's nursery rhymes. I'd come running back to you, I'd come running back to you. But you know we can't live on dreams alone, and to pay the rent I must leave you all alone. But you know I made my choice, Lord, many years ago. Now this traveling life is the only one I know. But you know I love you, yes I love you, oh I love you. But you know I love you, yes I love you, oh I love you. But you know I love you, yes I love you, oh I love you.
I remember last September on a Saturday night, Billy Lion and Stagolee had a great fight. He was a bad man, a cruel Stagolee. Now talk about your gamblers. You ought to see that Richard Lee. He shot $100 and came out on a three. He was a bad man, a cruel Stagolee. Now Billy Lion shot 6 then, but Stagolee thought he passed. Billy said, oh Stagolee, son, you done shot your last. He was a bad man, a cruel Stagolee. Oh, Mr. Stagolee, please don't take my life. I've got 3 children and a darling loving wife. He was a bad man, a cruel Stagolee. Take care of your children, and I'll take care of your wife. You shot my Stetson hat, now I'm gonna take your life. He was a bad man, a cruel Stagolee. Now next Tuesday morning, on the gallows high, people come from miles around just to see old Stagolee die. He was a bad man, a cruel Stagolee. He was a bad man, a cruel Stagolee. $1 in my hand, with an ache in my heart, and a pocket full of sand. I'm a long way from home, and I miss my loved ones so. In the early morning rain, with no place to go, out on runway number 9, Big 707 set to go. But I'm standing on the grass where the cold wind blows. Oh, the liquor tasted good and the women all were fair. There she goes, my friend, she's rolling out at last. Hear the mighty engine roar, see the silver bird on high. She's away and westward bound, high above the clouds she'll fly, where the morning rain don't fall and the sun always shines. She'll be flying over my home in about 3 hours' time. This old airport's got me down, it's no earthly good to me, 'cause I'm stuck here on the ground, cold and drunk as I can be. You can't jump a big jet plane like you can an old freight train, so I'd best be on my way in the early morning rain. So I'd best be on my way in the early morning rain. won't lift, the gate won't close, the railing's froze. Get your mind off in winter time, you ain't going nowhere. Louie, ride me high, tomorrow's the day my woman's gonna come. Oh, we gonna fly down in the easy chair. I don't care how many letters they sent, morning came and morning went. Pick up your money and pack your tent, you ain't going nowhere. Louie, ride me high, tomorrow's the day my woman's gonna come. Oh, we gonna fly down in the easy chair. Genghis Khan, he could not keep all his kings supplied with sleep. Climb that hill, no matter how steep, you ain't going nowhere. Louie, ride me high, tomorrow's the day my woman's gonna come. Oh, we gonna fly down in the easy chair. Buy me a flute, a gun that shoots, tailgates and substitutes. Strap yourself to a tree with roots, you ain't going nowhere. Louie, ride me high, tomorrow's the day my woman's gonna come. Oh, we gonna fly down in the easy chair. Louie, ride me high, tomorrow's the day my woman's gonna come. Oh, we gonna fly down in the easy chair. outside, the rain it pours, the lightning flashed and the thunder roared. Wonder if you'd stand a better chance of trying to tame the elements, rather than try to tame my soul to think your love could ever hold to the likes of me, to the likes of me. It ain't that I wouldn't like to stay, live my life an ordinary way, 9 to 5, family, little baby boy upon my knee. Woman, I'd only break your heart, that kind of love ain't in the cards for the likes of me, for the likes of me. I can see the designs of the patterns of your mind. You think you could change my life, you made me a perfect wife. Woman, you're sweet, you love your kind, so don't mess up your pretty little mind on the likes of me, on the likes of me. Woman, you're sweet, you love your kind, so don't mess up your pretty little mind on the likes of me, on the likes of me.